Wonderful good day, ladies and gentlemen, to the company update of Sibanye-Stillwater on Commodity TV. The company just presented the figures for the first quarter of 2023, which were not well received by the stock market. There was further strong work on occupational safety after there were some unfortunate deaths. The main positive is the company's expansion into green energy metals and recycling. Construction of the Keliber Lithium refinery has commenced, and partner Finnish Minerals Group is supporting this with a rights issue and confirming an increase in shareholding to 20%. Through the US Inflation Reduction Act, the Rhyolite Ridge joint venture received support from the US Department of Energy through a $700 million conditional loan, further advancing the expansion. Successful takeover bid for New Century Resources strengthens also the commitment to the circular economy. Sibanye-Stillwater is adding future metals to its businesses and diversifying its projects out of South Africa, further reducing geographic risk. The group generated an adjusted EBITDA of $441 million in Q1 2023, and gold production in South Africa returned to profitability following a labor dispute, an appropriate collective bargaining agreement, and a higher gold price. The PGM business in South Africa was negatively impacted by declining PGM prices and local operational challenges. An incident in the shaft of the US PGM underground operation temporarily delayed the progress of the realignment. Recycling throughput was down due to low scrapping figures, with prospects improving as new car sales show signs of recovery. Group liquidity has improved significantly with the successful refinancing and increase of the $1 billion revolving credit facility. Future nickel production is also of interest. The acquisition of Sandouville, which was completed in the first quarter of 2022, is another important component of strategic growth in Europe alongside the Keliber lithium mine in Finland. Along with the investment in Keliber, Sandouville has resulted in the Finnish and French governments, as well as the European Union, being highly complementary to their commitments of providing climate change solutions in Europe that align with the company's mission. Sibanye-Stillwater continued to ensure that the undercapitalized Sandouville plant remains operational and production is ramped up to nominal capacity. The ongoing restructuring and integration of the Sandouville nickel refinery has resulted in improved performance in the first quarter this year compared to the first quarter last year, despite increased energy costs and labor unrest in France that impacted the industry nationwide. A number of commercial initiatives are underway to align the product mix with market requirements to improve profitability. Studies are also being conducted to unlock the potential of Sandouville. The Sandouville site is envisaged as the base for the development of the European auto catalyst recycling activities. The extensive knowledge of PGM recycling and experience from the US operations can be leveraged great to expand the overall recycling presence in Europe, further strengthen the commitment to the circular economy, and supply some of the most environmentally friendly metals in the world. The feasibility study for the PGM recycling project is expected to be completed by the end of 2023. A feasibility study on the production of nickel sulfate as a battery precursor is expected to be completed by the end of next year. It is expected that the nickel sulfate plant will be developed with battery recycling in mind to take a central position in this important emerging market in Europe through a world-leading plant. We see here an important recycling task for the future, because in about 3 to 5 years, the first generation e-cars will be ready for scrap. For example, then that means more batteries will be recycled. We see Sibanye-Stillwater as a major player in the European market. It has also been able to extend its leading position in tailings recovery through a successful takeover bid for New Century Resources in March 2023. The positive response of New Century shareholders to the offer has increased its stake from 19.9% to more than 95.5%, with the remaining minority shareholders being compulsorily acquired. The total consideration for the additional 80.1% is $83 million. This acquisition increases the group's international commitment to tailings management, complements the existing investment in DRD Gold, and strengthens the ability to supply some of the most environmentally friendly metals in the world. The successful production ramp-up at the South African gold operations in the second half of 2022 following the industrial action and lockout in the first half of last year, together with an appropriately structured collective bargaining agreement reached as a result of the lockout, enabled a return to profitability at the South African gold operations in the improved gold price environment. Those gold operations generated positive adjusted EBITDA of $44 million in the first quarter of this year, compared to an adjusted EBITDA loss of $45 million last year in the first quarter. We are very positive for Sibanye-Stillwater. Please note the disclaimer superimposed now. The shares discussed are part of the SRC Mining Special Situation Certificate, and I'm a shareholder in the company. Thanks for watching us, and bye-bye from Switzerland.